Hello, hello. This is Media More coming in to talk to you about a situation going on with one of my friends, you know, and I'm just dealing with a situation, you know, where they called her and her mom wasn't breathing. And you get to a point where you see your friend in pain, you see him hurt, but it's like, what do you say when someone just got a phone call? Their mom ain't breathing and ambulance there, people are panicking. What do you say to that person? How do you try to smooth the situation? How do you better the situation? What is there to say? You don't want to say, oh, man, maybe they'll bring her back. What if they don't bring her back? You don't want to be like, oh, I think it's over for this time. Then it'd be like, oh, you wish she was going dead anyway, or there's so many ways that it could just turn bad. And get to that point when there's nothing to say, there's nothing that could be said. You can say some things, but will it actually make the situation better when they're desperately trying to get out the house to come see the situation? Should I say not to see you, but to see the situation, to see what's going on with their people, what's going on with their family, their loved ones. You know, then you start thinking, Dad, how was our last words? Did it end bad? Was I arguing with you? Were we fussing? Did we talk? Oh, you was calling and I should have answered. Why I didn't answer? Was I too busy? I just didn't feel like being bothered with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, I should have said this to you. I should have said I love you. I should have spent more time with you. But when that person's gone, it's too late. We do all this stuff after the people are gone. Why don't we do this while the people are alive? People do it though. Don't get it wrong. People are there for some of their loved ones. They're there for who they care about. Some people not. Some people too busy in the rat race of you got to go here, do this, got so much to do, or maybe they're just spending their time how they want it, and it didn't include them. It didn't include their loved one, their mom, their dad, their sister, their cousin, their brother, their friend, their associate, their business partner, or just one that they go out and do hobbies with, or to just chill and have fun with it. Whatever the case is, now you're to a point where that person can be gone out of your life for good. You're hearing the bad news. What could be said to make you feel better during that situation? Is there anything that could be said? With you could say something to just make the situation worse, make her more angry. You could say something, to make her fall and break down and you want to help, you know. That family don't even really deal with you. You don't really deal with that family, and that's the issue, and that's just how it is in the moment. And so You gotta let that person face the situation by themselves. Sometimes you gotta let some people face situations by themselves. And sometimes that's what's gonna happen. Sometimes people have to face things by themselves. Just not gonna be nobody there with them. Not gonna be there. Nobody there to hold their hand. It's not gonna be there. Nobody there to tell them everything gonna be all right. You know, sometimes nobody's gonna be there to lift you up. Sometimes then it ain't nobody that's gonna be there so you can, what I'm saying, lean on their shoulder, walk in their footsteps. The footsteps might not be seen. What do you do then? What do you say then? What is there to say? Try to come up with these hypotheses and these big sayings, quotes. But really, what is there to say? And it makes you think about your loved ones. What's the last thing you say to somebody that you love? What is the last thing that you remember about them? Quote unquote, the people that you care about, the people that you love. You need to love more. You need to try to be there more when people are going through hard times. We need to start loving our families more, spending time with them. Literally spending time with them. Stuff, small stuff that people forgot about. They're so caught up in the rat race, the money, they're just doing whatever they like. No matter what it is, what I'm saying? It could be anything, you know? And it's just this town has just got a really bad, dark vibe about it. And then you put the covert on it and it just makes it even worse. Just takes it over the roof. But this has been happening before the COVID. Just takes it to another level when you add the COVID. And it's just people being people are having to face that they're not going to see some of the people that they're used to seeing, and used to counting on, that they're used to talking to, and go anytime. And it's always been like this, but it's just now it's happening close to what they call people's home. Their so-called home, that means their so-called lives, but their group, they're the people that they interact with all the time. It's hitting home. It's home base, called home base. So they have to face it. Some people don't care about it because it's not happening to them, but when it start happening to them, they start being a part of it. It's a different story. What is there to say? What can you say? You might have been in them same situations. You have to ask yourself, what could be said to calm you down, to ease things? Some people might say nothing at that moment, nothing at that time. It's understandable. Sometimes you're gonna be faced with these situations. Prepare yourself. Try to do the right thing. Try to love others. I'm talking about love others. I ain't talking about homosexual. I'm talking about love others. But agape love. You ready to dare it. You gonna step out and help people. And stand in the gap for people when they're trying to do the right thing. When they're trying to do better. That's kind of what we're talking about. I know everybody ain't gonna follow, everybody ain't gonna be with it, and it's understandable. Surround your circle, surround your people, surround your circle, Individuals that's gonna be there that care, really care. People say they care, but they really don't. And then it shows in our actions and how we interact with them and what we do when we're around them, and how we talk to them. We don't realize it. Shows. Hope things be better. Sometimes I wish I could be like, get up. I can heal them. I can go there and be like, tell her, oh, woman, mama, get up. You know what I'm saying? Breath come back in you. The name of Jesus right now. But everybody be happy and then, that kind of power. I said I have them. Say everybody have this. And we're not gonna get into that. There's nothing to say. What can you say? Hope you can say something good. Hope you say the right thing, the right moment. That's when it counts. That's when it matters the most. More streaming live.